You guys, for people who don't know the history, I mean, the band, or at least the core of the band, has been together for 4 years?
Almost 6 years, off and on.
6 years, yeah, in between we took a year break, but yeah. So 6 years we've been involved.
I don't think we played a show for at least a year either.
Or we're still mentally, emotionally, musically tied to each other.
So for the EP for not to come out for a couple of years, is that just because you guys wanted to get it right? Did you record a lot of stuff and then not have it end up on the EP?
We actually did. We recorded the EP. We totally did a record, and we weren't happy with it. So then we did it again with different songs.
Oh yeah,
it's funny. We forgot about that.
Yeah, totally.
But we made it. We wrote those songs anywhere between 2004 and 2007, and then we recorded it in 2007. So it's really old. It's like really our history.
What are the oldest songs on it?
Elephants.
Stars. I think Stars was our
Stars
first song.
was the first song that we ever actually wrote from start to finish.
All together at the same moment, like not one person bringing backbone of a song.
It was just like a jam. And
it was It was like this layering process together.
And that's a song that some people may know best from you by virtue of the video. Is that the one video that's come from the EP?
There's
far?
two. There's Elephants as well.
Okay.
That was really a labor of love we made with our friend Burke on my birthday.
Yeah.
Right after the Angeles National Forest burned down, we went out there.
And Stella wasn't with us yet.
No, I was sick.
Yeah.
I was in bed. Flu. That's not true.
So she was jamming.
You shot it in the sort of ruins of the.
Yeah. We shot it in various places. We had basically 3 days before we were going on the last tour that we went on to make a video. Man on the Vinyl was like, we need something, we want you guys to have a video. So basically we had 3 days and we were rehearsing, we didn't sleep for 3 days. It was just like, pick a spot, pick a spot, pick a spot, okay, go. It was just like very spontaneous. And what do you guys want to do right now? Okay.
Did you choose that it was going to be Stars, or that was their?
I think that was
it was a mutual decision.
Collective decision.
It's, I guess, surprising to some people that, considering all the attention Billie Holiday got, that wouldn't have been a video, or was that not really ever considered?
True.
A lot of people have actually asked to do it.
I don't know, I feel like Billie Holiday, not that any of the songs deserve this, but yeah, Billie Holiday, I might need something a little bit more specific or something. Yeah. Not just a
so
whimsical.
It's also a little more slow and acoustic. Yeah, there maybe is a. I hear you.
Yeah, just we need like a thick concept there. We've yet to.
Maybe we'll make it ourselves.
Have that concept.
And when people, so much of the press since I guess last summer, when I noticed press starting to sort of ramp up about you guys, have used words like whether it's dreamy or psychedelic or hazy or what have you. I think there's a lot of people will read one thing and they'll write sort of a variation of that for their particular review. Are you fine with sort of the way that the band's been written about thus far, and are there aspects of the band that maybe people aren't getting?
I think our music's open to interpretation, or open for interpretation. So however they want to genreify it or classify it is they can. It's their free will to do.
There's a lot.
I don't think we know what we sound like, so it's sort of, I don't know. It's definitely an eclectic sound. So when people actually use certain words to describe our music, it's kind of
refreshing almost.
Yeah, it's like
thanks.
That's what we sound like.
It's helpful.
Well, especially because it's not like you guys are freak folk or some weird shit. It's like I think also with Stella joining the band and not. We really, the EP is one thing, and the new stuff and our live shows have really changed. The energy is a lot higher.
Yeah,
so I think it'll probably change. The definition will change too.
It does resist any of those new sort of tags that everyone likes to. With blogs within a couple weeks like to affix to something. Everything from chill wave to freak folk to whatever.
We have our own genre.
Yeah.
Psychedelic, ghetto tech, melodramatic, popular song.
Why is it a question?
Is it popular song?
Progressive brutal.
No, that was just what we chose on our MySpace.
Yeah. So as far as people who, freedom I know is a word that I've seen you use a lot. Just that you don't like the idea that you're sort of restricted to anything. That sort of freedom and whether it's as people or musically, sort of being free-spirited is something that you hope is communicated in the songs, and I think that's certainly apparent for instance, in the Stars video. You know,
Right.
We touched on the jam thing earlier. Is that something that if people see you live, is there more improvisational stuff to the show?
It's been building more and more too. Just, we've only had Stella touring for this tour so far and a couple shows in LA. So we're really just beginning this process with this group, and it's just definitely grows in that kind of freedom form.
And I also love, one of you guys was quoted as saying that you hope that the full length has sort of an underwater quality to it, sonically. And I think that's a quality you could attribute to some of the songs on the EP as well in places. How do you achieve that, and what is sort of appealing to you about that?
That had a lot to do with treatments that
afterwards.
John Frusciante did. Using actual analog
Modular synthesizers and things like that.
and treating a lot of reverb. I would say achieves that. Our EP is like that, and that's one reason why we get classified as dreamy or ethereal. Yeah,
Pretty,
and some of our songs still maintain that feeling, but there's a lot going on now that's different than that for sure.
It's vastly different. The LP.
I don't think we're trying to do that for the whole thing, but definitely certain songs.
Yeah, the water to me also can just be the way that we write together and kind of get into these little tranced places. Has just kind of a fluid quality, maybe.
Like water.
Noisevox.